Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with some more Disney Mirrorverse, and I said it last time, we've got to try to get Hades. So, hopefully I don't spend all of my hard-earned orbs on this. Okay. So yeah, Hades is really the one rare character I don't have left. He's not really that rare. Mickey and Jack are really rare, so it's really good for people who don't have him right now. I've been seeing this technique people do that really doesn't do anything, but it helps you feel better about it. You do the little spin and release. Who knows, maybe it does do something, but I don't think it does. I mean, I certainly didn't get anything. So yeah, it sucks that I'm kind of not able to use these on a new character, per se, but I think it's time to get Hades here. Come on, man. That was 3 pulls now. I've seen people get the new character in 1 pull. I don't think that's ever actually happened to me. So I've already spent half my crystals, or my orbs, sorry. Yes! Alright. Hades joins the fight. I honestly think he looks a little weird, like his face is kind of weird. He looks like the voice actor that plays him to me in that picture. Like that picture, he looks great, I think. So we gotta level him up quick. We've got the Hades event. I don't know if I actually ever played the Hades event when it was originally around, so this might be my first time doing it. I genuinely don't remember. But let's do this really quick. Hopefully I have all the stuff to level him up, or rank him up at least twice. Yeah, I do. So that's good. I'm not going to give him up to 30 quite yet. We'll do like 26. Pretty random, actually. There's not really a reason for that. I think actually at 25 he gets his 3rd talent, so that might be a good reason to do it. So let's... Oh, so his skills, some of his skills are just Pain and Panic, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we're going to be equipping both of them. In a way, I guess that kind of deconfirms getting them as characters, but I didn't think they were all too likely anyways. And we might not... How many of these do we have? Just 1? Let's try this. That's all we've got. So equip that one. Okay. And we've completed some milestones, and that's about it. I'll show you like his bio too. See, he's more of a like a feared ruler now, I guess. I don't know if that's accurate. I didn't even realize the Hercules one was still here, but okay, so we're gonna be doing this. I might be able to do some extra missions because I actually have Hades, but we'll see. Let's take Oogie out and bring him in. He's my weakest character right now, but once I get him up to level 30, he'll probably be on par with Jack. I don't even remember what stars I got him at. I wasn't even paying attention to that, honestly. It's probably 2. The worst you can get. Makes sense. I mean, I'm happy it didn't take more orbs, but it certainly could have took less. So yeah, I spent about half the orbs I've made, which kind of sucks. But I made a lot in a very short amount of time, so hopefully we can keep that up. So let's see what Hades is all about. He's a ranged character, so he's kind of just shooting fireballs from a distance. Let's try to do his charged one as well if we can. So he kind of like braces his arm up. And like the fire goes crazy. Do I have my skill yet? We're also fighting Hades, so double action here. And let's see, we do have the skill, so let's do this. So bring some red fire up for once. He's usually all about the blue fire, but today we got the red. Okay. First battle usually goes very easily, so nothing new there. Mickey gets the spotlight. I guess he was the MVP, I don't know. I really like the icon that they have for him with like the rock, one eyebrow cocked look. It looks very accurate to his original style, and also looks really cool in this game too. And like the skull necklace he has, I honestly don't know Hades' original design all that well, but I don't think that's a part of it, so that looks really cool too. But yeah, like the blue look of him, the blue fiery hair is great. Really what's different is his outfit. Which I don't know. There's nothing too special about it, I think. If I were to like rank costumes, he certainly wouldn't be very high in the ranking, I would say. Like he's not all that different from his original one, it's just kind of more of the same, but not more in the sense that I think it's visually all that interesting. Like Oogie is like Oogie Boogie to the max level. They just cranked up this thing and went full force on the kind of gambling aspect with the dice and the rotating wheel thing, the gambling wheel, and it works out great. But with this one, that just kind of shows he's more evil than he was before, and I don't think it's all that interesting of a design. But now that we have Hades, I'm trying to think what characters we're missing now. I mean, obviously Snow White and the Evil Queen just came out, as well as Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse. I've never been able to get. I've got all the rarest characters in the game now, which I think they classify that as Mickey, Elsa, and Jack. And I got Jack right away, which is nice, and then Elsa I got on the second time around, and Mickey second or third time. And I guess Hades as well. I kind of just came back around on him. And I'm guessing after this Hades event will be a new update. They kind of did this Hercules one, and now they're doing this Hades one. But also they're ramping up to do the worldwide release now. You know, the full release instead of just the early access one. So they may be spreading out the events a little bit more. Or like the new updates, I mean. So reusing old events, which I don't really have a problem with, and it makes a lot of sense if that were to be the case. So just be prepared for that, either way it goes. I never really finished who else I'm missing, but maybe I'm not missing anybody else. Oh, obviously I didn't get Hero or Mr. Incredible. So yeah, I still have 5 characters I'm missing, but I have everybody else, so that's really cool. So yeah, my special move looks like it burns and also pushes them back. At least I think it was pushing them back. It could have just been a weird animation or even somebody else did it, but I don't believe either of these other guys have that ability. So we can heal, I guess. Hades, I could actually use that. He's not too healthy. Although again, I'm pretty sure I only have him at like 2 stars. I haven't looked, but I'd imagine that gave me the weakest one possible. We should try to target Hades too, even though I don't do all that much damage. Nobody else is really attacking him, so we can target him with my fire here. Yeah, he didn't get pushed back, so maybe that was just a weird animation thing. I don't know. I kind of like his fractured version a little bit more. He's got like a purpley look. Like, although the blue is the iconic look, it would have been cool to try a different color, and maybe they did in concept and just decided blue was the best way to go about it. Maybe he was a little too unrecognizable or something. But honestly, the purple look is pretty cool. I'm kind of taking that blue a step further. You know, if I were to think what is more like hot than a blue fire, I would probably think purple would be the next step. But maybe purple's before, but like, I don't know, purple fire is almost a little bit cooler than blue fire, honestly. I'm saying nothing. This is meaningless, but in the last Mirrorverse video, I was crazy, and I'm not crazy today, I can tell. I'm not really stumbling over my words, I'm much more calm, which is interesting because I'm actually recording this on campus. I rented out a study room, and I've recorded 4 videos today. And it's really echoey in here. I'm surprised that when I'm like listening back on the audio, it doesn't really sound any different. But yeah, there's not a lot of like furniture, and it's like a study room, so it wasn't meant to not be echoey. You know, it's not well insulated, as my basement is, but I think I would remember if Hades was high on the tier list. I'm guessing he's probably pretty low. I'm not noticing anything too interesting about him. In terms of like range characters, I'm trying to think. I really do like Maleficent's abilities. Not only I like her ranged attack, but I also like her special skill. It does a good amount of damage to characters, and attacks multiple characters as well. I think Hades only targets one character, so maybe he would do more damage just in general if he was at the same level that I have Maleficent, but I kind of prefer attacking everybody instead. Let's gain attack and lose defense, which could be good or bad, I don't really know. I'd be curious what you guys think of Hades, because like I said, I don't think his design is all that interesting. I wonder if people agree with me or not. And yeah, I'm really excited to see more characters be released. I wonder what it's going to be like when it comes out for real, when it's out of its early access. Is it going to be mostly the same as it has been? You know, are updates going to be as frequent maybe? Or maybe it'll tone down, or yeah, I don't know. Or maybe they'll do, because like when Disney Hero started out, they would release a bunch of characters all at once, and now as time has gone on, I'm sure their budget has gone way down. You get characters one at a time, much less frequently. So maybe that'll be the case, because we usually get like at least 2 characters in every update. As of recently, it's been steadily 2 characters, it seems like. And also kind of set to a theme, even though Mr. Incredible and Hero are not from the same universe, from the same series. They made an event specifically around them with a new story and everything just to make up for that, it feels like. And then the Snow White one is pretty obviously Snow White themed. So maybe we'll continue to see these kinds of themes. Maybe we just happen to, you know, they're like, we want to do Snow White and Evil Queen, and that's that. Why release them at separate times, you know? They started working on them at the same time. It would be cool to see some more Incredibles. It's interesting to see a superhero get evolved, although it really doesn't seem like Mr. Incredible is all that different. He's got like a fiery fist or something. I don't really know what that's about. The gray suit isn't all that interesting either. It almost reminds me of like Mrs. Incredible's, I guess, Elastigirl's gray DevTech suit, which I don't think Mr. Incredible ever got a DevTech suit, so it's kind of cool to see a look of that. It would have been really cool if they like made that his lore. Like he comes from the universe where in Incredibles 2, he was the character that worked for DevTech instead of Mrs. Incredible, and he fought the, what's his name, the Screenslaver, or something, I don't know. But that would have been cool. And maybe that is what it is. I don't really look at the lore all that often. You know what I do want to talk about is the trailer they came out with, like the cinematic trailer they made. It was really cool to see all the characters get animated really well. Sully looked really weird, I thought. His eyes were really tiny, and his hair, like his fur texture, wasn't done all that great, I didn't think either. But Belle looked really nice, and who else was featured in that? Oh, Maleficent? She looked alright too. I don't really remember her all that much, she wasn't in it for too long. But I remember I really liked how Belle looked, and like the mirror, the animation they did for the mirror was really cool. I mean, I'm sure they probably just got a rendering of a mirror that does it automatically. But yeah, the trailer is really cool to see. I love when these mobile games get really well-made trailers. Disney Sorcerer's Arena continues to get those, it seems like. And those are always really cool. Like, they go heavy on the crossover aspect. And I've always loved those. And Disney Heroes got like a couple and didn't get any after that. But they were animated in a much different style. It was like a 3D animation for that, which is interesting because the entire game is 2D. So that was really cool to see as well. I really liked that. it's just really fun to see these games get the cinematic treatment. I remember when I was a big fan of Angry Birds, they would get a bunch of cinematic trailers for when the new games came out, and I always looked forward to them. They were animated so nicely. And I would rewatch them over and over again. I couldn't get enough of them. And it reminds me, I bet if I was into these games, like if they released when I was a kid, that I would watch these over and over again because the animation is always just so fun to watch. So we've got Hades and like these actual fireballs here, which is cool. I'm trying to target Hades specifically. There we go. It would certainly make sense to pair him up with the little fireballs. And they're a lot easier to kill, so it might end up working out. Unless more characters spawn in, which is entirely possible. Oh, I don't... Was there one more level after this, or is this the end? I should probably just be done after I finish this event. I was maybe going to do some story levels or something, but we should probably just wrap it up. It's always fun getting a new character. I just don't think Hades is all that interesting, unfortunately, for me. But you may love Hades, so I hope you enjoy the showcase of him, even if I wasn't always all that positive about it. I certainly don't hate it or anything. It's just, you know, I feel like it could be better. And hopefully we'll be unlocking... Oh, dang it, Maleficent, like, just showed up. Hopefully a new update will come out, and maybe I'll try to get one of them, or maybe I'll just try to save my orbs again. It might just depend on who the characters are, how excited I am for it. If I don't care about the characters, I most likely won't go for them. Was that the last one? I might have... Yeah, that was the last one. Okay. Well, we completed the Hades Terrifying Trials event, and I got to showcase Hades. We can just take one last look at him, I suppose. And again, just look at, I'm missing just a few characters here. Mostly the newer ones, and Minnie Mouse, of course, who apparently sucks anyway, so it's not that much of a loss. Here he is again. I can do a full view of him here. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.